I think the internet is becoming a more and more pervasive entity in all of our lives, and yet the content standards online are not as clear as we've all been used to in traditional media, in TV, radio and newspapers. And I'm saying that I think we do need to have a debate now about what are clearer labelling and signposting online, because it can be quite a confusing world, particularly for parents who are trying to ensure their children are only accessing appropriate stuff.
Are you looking for a voluntary system, or is this the sort of thing you'd expect governments to get together to enforce?
No, a voluntary system, Peter. I mean, this is the kind of thing that can't be done by government diktat. It's about dialogue with the industry. But I think there is scope, really, to start to develop some standards that will work across the internet so that parents particularly know where they are. I mean, there are some websites that have user-generated content on that are only recommended for people 13 and over, and yet that's the kind of thing I'm not so sure is well understood by parents. And I'm also saying too, though, it's not just about content, it's also about copyright and ensuring that creative material isn't downloaded illegally. It's about having rules that work across the internet. Yes, self-regulatory systems, but I think there does need to be a debate about better standards of enforcement across the system.
And the internet was always supposed to be this great, free place where people could exchange ideas and information. You're going to attack this sort of freedom of expression that exists with it, aren't you?
Well, I'm sure that's the criticism that some people will make, and actually it's not about that. It's not about banning or stopping people having that freedom of expression. It's simply about clearer signposting, more information, so that people know where they're working. This is a debate that's been going on over this year. We commissioned Dr. Tanya Byron to look at child safety online. The Commons Culture, Media and Sport Committee also made recommendations along these lines. I just think the time is now to have a debate about it and have clearer systems so that people know where they are.